Setting up code deploy jobs to push configuration files to Windows EC2 instances in private subnets. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. In modern DevOps practices, ensuring that configuration files are updated and consistent across all instances is crucial for maintaining application performance and reliability. AWS CodeDeploy provides a robust solution to automate the deployment of applications, including configuration files, to EC2 instances. This podcast will walk you through setting up code deploy jobs to push configuration files to Windows EC2 instances in private subnets. Prerequisites. Before you begin, ensure you have the following prerequisites: AWS account, an active AWS account, EC2 instances, Windows EC2 instances running in private subnets, IAM roles, appropriate IAM roles for code deploy and EC2 instances, AWS CLI installed and configured AWS CLI on your local machine, Code Deploy Agent installed on your Windows EC2 instances. Step 1. Create an application in Code Deploy. Log in to the AWS Management Console. Navigate to the Code Deploy service. Click on Create Application. Provide a name for your application. Select the compute platform as EC2/on-premises. Click on Create Application. Step 2. Create a deployment group. Within your new application, click on Create Deployment Group. Provide a name for the deployment group. Select a service role that Code Deploy will assume during the deployment process. Ensure this role has the necessary permissions. In the deployment type, select In Place. Choose the Amazon EC2 instances by specifying tags, auto-scaling groups, or manually. Specify a deployment configuration, for example, code deploy default.1 at a time. Configure load balancer settings if applicable. Click on Create Deployment Group. Step 3. Create an app spec file. The app spec file defines how code deploy manages each instance during the deployment. Create a file named appspec.yml with the following content. Version 0.0. OS, Windows. Files. Source/path/to/local/config/files. Destination C:\path/to/destination/folder. Hooks. After install. Location scripts/after install.ps1. Timeout 300. Runas, administrator. Application start. Location script/application start.ps1. Timeout 300. Runas, administrator. Step 4. Bundle your application and upload to S3. Zip your configuration files and the app spec file. Upload the zip file to an S3 bucket. Step 5. Create a deployment. In the Code Deploy console, go to your application. Click on Create Deployment. Select the deployment group created earlier. In the revision type, choose My Application is stored in Amazon S3. Specify the S3 bucket and the zip file containing your application. Click on Create Deployment. Step 6. Monitor the deployment. In the Code Deploy console, navigate to Deployments. Select your deployment to view details and monitor the progress. Verify that the configuration files are pushed to your Windows EC2 instances in the specified directory. Conclusion. Following these steps, you can easily set up AWS CodeDeploy jobs to push configuration files to Windows EC2 instances in private subnets. This automation ensures that your instances are always up to date with the latest configuration, improving the reliability and performance of your applications. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.